Hi everyone, I'm here with Jonathan Klein from GeoCV, and we've been talking a lot today about virtual reality, but more interesting is kind of the evolution of virtual reality technology, where it's come from in a few short years to what you're able to do with this technology today is unbelievable. And we've touched a little bit on like what you'll be able to do with it in the future, or at least what we think you'll be able to do with it in the future, which is really cool. So Jonathan, what is some of the most notable changes or progress that you've seen in VR tech in the last few years?
I would say the open nature to some of the architecture that GeoCV allows, such as just purely the ownership, the editing, and then the open innovation, working with partners to innovate at a faster pace. Whether it's staging, drone integration, obviously data is the holy grail for businesses to monetize and change what is currently looked at as a sales and marketing tool and making it more of an operational tool. Whether it's property insurance, property management, appraisal, moving, the list goes on and on about all of the overlapping opportunities, part of that 3D data that is just now being extracted. So for the companies that are thinking about this from a futuristic perspective, they're going to be the big winners, and those that are just looking at it as a transaction tool for right now, they're going to be the winners right now. But certainly, we feel as though having a database of this collection of information, from a commercial perspective, beyond just residential, is where this industry is going to truly take off.
So taking the foundational layer of VR, the visual experience, and actually layering on more functionality through either data or consumer interaction, whether it's, and I know you guys just recently partnered with a virtual staging company, which is super cool, and we'll show you guys about that at the end of this video, but even the notion of potentially being able to shop within an apartment that you've purchased or you're considering purchasing and actually like shop the couch or the artwork, or interact with a brand that populates that virtual kind of commerce experience to some of the other functionality that are more traditional, insurance, like you mentioned, and some of the others.
When you talk about commercial and mixed use and multifamily, the fact that amenitization and reimagining spaces at the ground level for retail, and maybe having a lot of different flexibility with that throughout the life cycle, gives these companies a leg up to pivot and to do different things, and to redesign and optimize their spaces for multiple different industries. And that's the world that we're living in, is you want your coffee shop that's easily accessible, you want a clothing store or whatever it may be, a little bit of everything, and it gives the landlord the most flexibility.
It's really an ecosystem that you guys are ultimately building towards. I don't know if we're quite there as an industry yet, but so we'll give you guys a little look right now into what this actually manifests into.
For the first time ever, GeoCV now offers both 3D and 360 virtual staging, especially relevant for co-working. But in this example, from a residential perspective, you could see this space is rather difficult to maybe understand the fundamental opportunities in terms of how you may want to stage and live and potentially purchase. But now you can actually stage the outside as well as the inside in true 360 and 3D. Here you could see how realistic everything looks, where because we know all the data points and have all the panoramas, we're able to actually jump inside, move throughout the experience as if you were actually there, and then here as well, get a sense which you can compare and contrast the different views and vantage points and mindsets that you might have.